practice set 1.3 of linear equations in two variables. If you have any questions related to any practice set, do comment your questions so that I can answer your queries in the comment section. So the first question for this practice set 1.3 is fill in the blanks with correct number, where we have the question given here in this form 3, 4, and 2 and 5. You will see numbers in this form where we need to solve and fill in the blanks with the correct number. How to solve this? Okay, so whenever we get such questions, we need to solve it in this way. We will multiply 3 into 5, 3 into 5 and 4 into 2. Here it is. From upwards, we need to go downwards. Okay, 2 into 4. So 3 into 5 is 15. There will be a minus sign between this minus, and 2 into 4 is 8. So 15 minus 8 is 7. How did we solve this? I will explain it further. This is the question 3, 4, 2, 5. Okay, we have to solve this in this way. 3 into 5, there will be a minus sign in between, and 2 into 4. Further solving this, 3 into 5 is 15. This minus 2 into 4, minus into plus is minus. 2 into 4 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. Sign of the bigger number 15 is positive. That is the reason 7 is positive. Second question, find the values of following determinants. These are the three determinants given 1, 2 and 3. Solving each one by one, taking the first one, minus 1, 2, 7 and 4. How to solve this? Place these in the brackets first. Okay, is equal to this minus 1 into 4. There will be a minus sign. Then 7. Place this in bracket 2. 7 into 2. Removing the brackets after solving. Minus 1 into 4. Minus into plus is minus. 4 into 1 is 4. This is minus 4. This minus sign will come as it is here in between. 7 into 2 is 14. Okay. So this minus into minus is plus. 14 plus 4, 18. Sign of the bigger number. Answer is minus 18. Let's solve second determinant. Second one, we have the numbers 5, minus 7, 3 and 0. Solving this further is equal to, place it in bracket first, 5 into 0. There will be a minus sign in between. 3 into minus 7. 3 into minus 7. So 5 into 0 is 0. Remove the bracket. Minus sign here. This one. 3 into minus 7 is 3 sevens are 21. But 3 is positive, 7 is negative. So plus into minus is minus. This is minus 21. So here, after removing this bracket, 0 minus into minus is plus. Okay. And this 21. So 0 plus 21 is 21. This is the answer for second determinant. Solving the third one. Let's solve this one. Is equal to 7 upon 3 into 1 upon 2. Take this in a bracket. Minus 5 upon 3 into 3 upon 2. So here 3 into 2 is 6. 7 into 1 is 7. 7 upon 3 into 2 is 6. Here it is a minus sign. 5 into 3 is 15. 3 into 2 is 6. Here the denominator is same for both. Okay. So we will directly solve these further. Okay. 7 minus 15. How we will write it? 7 minus 15 upon 6 is equal to, how much it is? 7 minus 15, that is 15 minus 7 is 8, and sign of the bigger number, that is minus 8 upon 6. Therefore 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s are 8. The answer is minus 4 upon 3 is the answer for third determinant. Question 3 of practice set 1.3. Solve the following simultaneous equation using Cramer's rule. Let us see how to solve this equation, where we know that we have to solve this using Cramer's rule. We have been given two equations here, and as per Cramer's rule we need to solve this. Solving it further, 3x minus 4y is equal to 10, where here a is equal to 3. So a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to minus 4, and c1 is equal to 10. Whenever solving with Cramer's rule, whenever we solve the equations with Cramer's rule, make sure that we have an equation in this format. Numbers should be on the right hand side. Now taking second equation, 4x plus 3y is equal to 5. Here a2, that means from second equation, a2 is, this is a, this is b, and this is c. a2 is 4, b2 is 3, and c2 is 5. In Cramer's rule, we need to get values of x and y. Okay, so to solve with Cramer's rule, we will solve it in this format. D is equal to a1, a2, b1, b2, substituting the values of a1, a2, b1, b2. a1 is 3, a2 is 4, from here we are taking it, b1 and b2, b1 is minus 4 and b2 is 3, is equal to 3 into 3 minus 4 into 4. Okay, minus 4 into 4 is equal to 9 minus this bracket, 4 into 4 is 16, and minus into plus is minus 16. So 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. That means we got value of D is equal to 25. In similar way, we need to find dx and dy. Dx is equal to, whenever we are taking dx, we have to solve in this way, c1 c2 upon b1 b2 is equal to, c1 is 10, c2 is 5, b1 is minus 4, b2 is 3. Solving this further, 10 into 3 minus 4 into 5. Pay attention to the signs while we are multiplying. 10 into 3 is 30. This minus sign here, minus 4 into 5 is 20. And minus into plus is minus 20. Therefore, 30 minus into minus is plus. 30 plus 20 we get as 50. So dx we got 50. Now we need dy is equal to, how we will get dy? The formula is a1, a2 and c1, c2 is equal to, a1 is 3, a2 is 4, c1 is minus 4, sorry, c1 is 10 and c2 is 5. Solving this, 3 into 5 minus 10 into 4 is equal to 15, minus 10 into 4 is 40. So Answer is 40 minus 15 is 25. Sign of the bigger number minus 25. So dy is minus 25. Now we need to solve it further by Cramer's rule. What is Cramer's rule? X is equal to dx upon d, which means what is the value of dx? Dx is 50 and d is 25. Solving it further, 25 into 1 and 25 into 2 is this. So x is nothing but 2 upon 1, which is 2. Okay. How to solve y? By Cramer's rule, dy upon d is equal to dy is minus 25 and d is 25. 25 ones are 25 ones are. So here it is minus 1 upon 1, which is minus 1. So x comma y is equal to 2 comma minus 1 is the solution. This Cramer's rule is very easy. If you get any question to solve using Cramer's rule, you do not need to hesitate and solve directly in the same format. Second question to solve using Cramer's rule. Writing the equation in the form of ax plus by is equal to c. Whenever we need to solve the equation using Cramer's rule, make sure the standard format of the equation is in the format. That is, the correct format will be ax plus by is equal to c. If you see the given equation, it is not in the correct format. So let's make that in the correct format now. First equation 1 will be 4x plus 3y. This minus 4 will go to the right hand side. It will become plus 4. Okay. And this equation number 2 will be 6x. This minus 5 will come on the right hand side. It will become plus 5y. This equal to sign will remain as it is, and this 8 will be here as it is. So this is now the standard form of the equations, where we need to write down a1 is equal to 4, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to 4, and here a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to 5, and c2 is equal to 8. Solving it further, we need to find d comma dx comma dy to get values of x and y. So let's find d first. Okay, d is equal to a1, a2, b1, b2 is equal to a1, a2 is 4, 6, b1, b2 is 3, and 5 is equal to 4 into 5 minus 3 into 6. So 4 into 5 is 20, minus 3 into 6 is 18. Answer is 2. D is equal to 2. Let's check for dx is equal to c1, c2, b1, b2. Substitute the values. c1 4, c2 8, b1 3, b2 5. Solve it further. 4 into 5 minus 3 into 8. 3 into 8. 4 into 5 is 20, minus 3 8s are 24. Plus 20 minus 24. Plus into minus is minus. 24 minus 20 is 4. Sign of the bigger number minus. So dx is minus 4. Now find value of dy is equal to a1 a2 c1 c2 is equal to 4 6 4 8. Always cross check if we are taking correct values. Otherwise, our answer will come as wrong. 4 into 8 minus 4 into 6. 4 8s are 32 minus 6 4s are 24. Answer is 8. dy is 8. So, this is the important step here by Cramer's rule, where we will get value of x and y. So, how to get x? X is equal to dx upon d is equal to dx is minus 4. 1 minute. Dx is minus 4. What is d? D is 2 is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are. So that is minus 2. X is minus 2. How to find y? It is dy upon d is equal to dy is 8, d is 2 is equal to 2 ones are 2 fours are. Y is 4. Therefore, y is 4. So, x comma y is equal to minus 2 comma 4 is the solution. Third question. Let's check if we have given, let's check both the equations that is given and check if they are in proper format of ax plus by is equal to c. So here, as both the equations are in correct format, so write down the a1 and a2 first. a1 is equal to 1. Here it is 1. b1 is equal to 2. c1 is equal to minus 1. a2 from second equation, a2 is 2. b2 is minus 3. Pay attention to the signs. c2 is equal to 12. First we will find d, dx and dy. Find d comma dx and dy. So let's solve for dx. dx is equal to, sorry, let's solve for d. D is equal to a1 a2 and b1 b2. a1 a2 b1 b2. a1 a2 is a1 is 1, a2 is 2, b1 is 2, b2 is minus 3. Solving this, 1 into minus 3. There is a minus sign between. 2 into 2 is equal to 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. This minus sign, minus 2 into 2 is minus 4. So minus into minus is plus, 3 plus 4 is 7, sign of the bigger number minus. So D is minus 7. Now check dx. How to solve, how to get dx? c1 c2 b1 b2. c1 is minus 1, c2 is 12, b1 is 2 and b2 is minus 3 is equal to, multiplying this, minus 1 into minus 3 minus sign, 2 into 12 minus into, here minus 1 into minus 3 is, minus into minus is, the sign will be positive, 1 into 3 is 3. This minus 2 into 12 is 24. So 24 minus 3 will be 21, sign of the bigger number minus 21. So we got dx as minus 21. Now check dy. How we will get dy? dy will be a1 a2 c1 c2. Solving further, a1 a2 is 1 and 2, c1 c2 is minus 1 and 12 is equal to 1 into 12 minus 1 into 2 is equal to 1 into 12 is 12. This minus sign, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. So this will be 12 plus 2 is equal to 14. This is dy is equal to 14. Okay. So now this is the important step by Cramer's rule. X is equal to dx upon d. So dx is minus 21 upon minus 7. Minus minus cancels. 7 ones are 7 threes are 21. So x is 3. What is how to solve y? Dy upon d is equal to dy is 14 and d is minus 7. 7 ones are 7 twos are is equal to 2 upon minus 1, which is not but minus 2. Therefore, x comma y is equal to 3 comma minus 2. Moving on to question number 4. Check the equations first if it is in the standard format. That is, ax plus by is equal to c, ax plus by is equal to c. So as the equation is in the correct format, we will write down the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Here a1 is equal to 6, b1 is equal to minus 4, c1 is equal to minus 12. Writing down a2, b2 and c2 from second equation. a2 is 8, b2 is minus 3, c2 is minus 2. We need to find d, dx and dy first. Okay, so d is a1, a2, b1, b2 is equal to 6, 8. That is a1 is 6, a2 is 8, b1 is minus 4, b2 is minus 3. Solving this, 6 into minus 3 minus minus 4 into 8. 6 into minus 3 is minus 18. This minus sign, 8 fours are 32, and this is minus 4 into plus 8, that is minus into plus is minus. That is the reason minus 8 plus 32. Here we will get plus into minus is minus. 32 minus 18 is 14, 1 4. Sign of the bigger number 32 plus 14. So d is plus 14. We will find dx is equal to c1 c2 b1 b2 is equal to c1 is minus 12, c2 is minus 2, b1 is minus 4, b2 is minus 3 is equal to minus 12 into minus 3 minus minus 4 into minus 2. Okay, is equal to 12 into 3 is 36 and minus into minus is plus. So plus 36, this minus sign here. Solving this one, minus 4 into minus 2. Minus into minus is plus, 4 into 2 is 8. So 36 minus 8 is 28. dx is 28. Now we will check for dy is equal to a1 a2 and c1 c2 is equal to 6 8 minus 12 and minus 2 is equal to 6 into minus 2 minus minus 12 into 8 is equal to 6 into minus 2 is minus 12. This minus sign, minus 12 into 8 is minus 96. That is plus into minus is minus. Therefore minus 12 plus 96. Here plus into minus is minus. Therefore 96 minus 12 will be 84. Sign of the bigger number, that is 96. Sign of 96 plus dy is 84. Now by Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx upon d is equal to, what is dx? 28 upon 14. So 14 ones are 14 twos are. X is 2, y is equal to dy upon d is equal to dy is 84 and d is 14. So 14 ones are 14 6 are. Therefore x comma y is equal to 2 comma 6 is the solution. Moving on to next question, question number 5. Check if the given equation is in standard format. Okay, here we don't have x and y, we have m and n. Just replacing x and y instead of m and n. Instead of x and y, we have m and n here. So as these are in standard form, ax plus by equal to c, we will write down values of a and a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. a1 is 4 from first equation, b1 is 6 from first equation, c1 is 54. a2 is 3 from second equation, b2 is 2 and c2 is 28. We need to find d, dm and dn here. Okay, find d, dm and dn, not dx and dy. So find d first. To find d, it is a1, a2, b1, b2 is equal to 4, 3, 6, 2 is equal to 4 into 2 minus 6 into 3. 4 to the 8 minus 6 3 is 18. Answer is minus 10. D is minus 10. Find dm. dm, how to find dm? c1, c2, b1, b2 is equal to c1 is 54, c2 is 28, b1 is 6 and b2 is 2 is equal to 54 into 2 minus 6 into 28. So 54 into 2 is 108 minus 6 into 28 is 168. So plus into minus is minus, sign of the bigger number, it will be negative minus 60. dm is minus 60. Now search dn is equal to how much? dn is, how to find this? a1, a2 and c1, c2. Substitute the values of a and c. a1 is 4, a2 is 3, c1 is 54, c2 is 28 is equal to 4 into 28 minus 54 into 3 is equal to 4 into 28 is 112 minus 54 into 3 is 162 is equal to, plus into minus is minus, 162 minus 112 will be 50, sign of the bigger number, that is minus 50. dn is minus 50. So by Cramer's rule, here we need to find values of m and n, not x and y, because in question we have m and n. Okay, so m is equal to dm upon d. What is dm? dm is minus 60 upon minus 10. So minus minus cancels, 10 ones are 10 6 are. M is 6. N is equal to dn upon d is equal to dn is minus 50 and d is minus 10. So here 10 ones are 10 fives are 50. Therefore solution is m comma n is equal to 6 comma 5. Moving to next question, question number 6. This is very important question. Do not get confused when you get such type of fractions in equation. Let's write down and let's check if it is in standard format. ax plus by is equal to c. ax plus by is equal to c. First we will write down the value of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Here a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to 2. From second equation, pay attention to the second equation. a2 is, your x is alone, that means a2 will be 1. For b2, as you can see y upon 2, that means it is nothing but y can also be written, y upon 2 is nothing but 1 upon 2 into y. Okay, that means b2 is 1 upon 2. and here it is minus sign, so it is minus 1 upon 2, and C2 is positive 1 upon 2. Okay, here we will find the values first of d, dx and dy. So d is equal to a1 a2 b1 b2 is equal to a1 is 2, a2 is 1, b1 is 3, b2 is minus 1 upon 2. Solve this. 2 into minus 1 upon 2 minus 3 into 1 is equal to 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 upon 2. This minus and 3 into 1 is 3. So minus 2 upon 2 is nothing but 2 ones are 2 ones are, which is minus 1, and this minus 3. Sorry. So minus into minus is plus. 1 plus 3 is 4. In sign of the bigger number is 3. This will be minus 4. D is minus 4. You can take back the video and check the explanation again if you get confused here. Find dx is equal to c1 c2 b1 b2 is equal to c1 is 2, c2 is 1 upon 2, b1 is 3, b2 is minus 1 upon 2. Solving this, 2 into minus 1 upon 2 minus 3 into 1 upon 2. Here 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 upon 2, this minus sign. 3 into 1 is 3 upon 2. Now here we have both the denominators same. So we will solve it further. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus into minus is plus. 3 plus 2 is 5. Sign of the bigger number minus 5 upon 2. Dx is minus 5 upon 2. It is very easy. Just don't get confused and solve it calmly. Solve dy is equal to a1 a2 c1 c2 is equal to, substituting the values first, 2 and 1, c2 is 2 and 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 into 1 upon 2 minus 2 into 1 is equal to 2 into 1 is 2 upon 2, this minus, and 2 into 1 is 2 is equal to 2 ones are 2 ones. So it is 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, sign of the bigger number. So dy is minus 1. By Cramer's rule, we need to find x and y. X is equal to dx upon d is equal to dx is minus 5 upon 2 and d is minus 4 is equal to minus 5 upon 2 into this minus 4. How can we write it further? Into minus 1 upon 4. Okay, so as this is same, minus 1 upon 4 is nothing but minus 4. Okay, solving it further, 5 into 1 is 5, minus into minus, minus into minus is plus, 4 into 2 is 8. So x is 5 upon 8. Y is equal to dy upon d is equal to dy is minus 1 upon minus 4. Minus minus gets cancelled. Dy is, so y is 1 upon 4. Here x comma y is equal to 5 upon 8. Y is 1 upon 4.